Next, my name is Bella Renata Emrich with student number 62. Now I will explain about self-love aspect. There are 4 aspects of self-love. The first is self-awareness, the second is self-worth, the third is self-esteem, and the last is self-care. First is talking about self-awareness. Self-awareness is a person's self-awareness of his thought process. The thought process refers to here the thoughts that individuals have. How these thoughts affect individuals and how emotions influence individual actions. Good self-awareness can help to know how to respond to variety kinds of things and situations effectively. That way, individuals can avoid situations that they think uncomfortable. One tips you can do to encourage self-awareness, like keep a diary of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. The second aspect is self-worth. Self-worth is the belief that a person has about himself. Self-worth is when a person realizes that he is valuable, regardless of his achievement or qualities. A person doesn't need to meet a certain criteria or do anything to feel worthy. The third is self-esteem. In contrast with self-worth, self-esteem is more tied with qualities and achievements. Self-esteem is where the individual feels satisfied and comfortable with who he really is, where he is, and to the things that he has. A person's self-esteem can increase if he has a good level of self-worth. And the last thing is self-care. Self-care is an action taken by a person to maintain their own health. Individuals can do things that they like to maintain their health, starting like listening to music maybe, watching movies, or spending time with a person that make him comfortable and much more. The point is to making a relaxation body or happy. Next, we are going to talk about 10 steps of self-love. The first is to have self-esteem like I speak before, and the second is analyze yourself, the third is affirmation, the fourth is speak your truth, and then daily inventories, and the sixth is connect, and then cultivate gratitude and compassion or forgiveness, learn to love yourself, and the last is be of service. Next is self-love ways to practice. So many ways to practice self-love, but this is the example that I give to you. The first is like read a book, and then you can have a cup of tea or coffee in a silence, and then also you can practice mindful meditation. Then you can make plans with your loved one, and then forgive yourself. It is so important. And then journaling, take a bubble bath, and then go for a walk in the nature, and then go work out, learn to say no, and buy yourself flowers maybe. And if you need, you can speak with therapist or counselor. So it's all depend on yourself. The last is conclusion. In addition to several methods that I speak before, you can also apply self-love by accepting all the pain and happiness that you feel, and then a variety of emotions, fearful, happy, and happy will help you for yourself. This is of course very important in loving yourself. And then even though self-love is important to practice, that doesn't mean you can do anything without caring your environment. Remind, kind protection, care, and empathize with others. And if you still have questions about self-love and how to accept yourself, please consult a psychologist for further explanations. And one thing you need to remember, love yourself first before love anyone else. I think that's all that I can speak today. I'm so sorry if I have a mistake, and thank you so much for our beloved lecture, and also thank you so much for my partners in this presentation project. And the last but not least, I want to take some quotes from Kim Namjoon. He said, "No matter your skin color or your gender identity, just pick yourself." And then I also take some quote from Suga. He said, You were born to be real, not to be perfect. Thank you so much.